Good morning and happy Halloween. This beautiful mask was given to me by Wendy, Teddy's mom, after a visit in New Orleans. So it's got feathers and it has all these beautiful colors. And look at the color, how perfect. It is so lovely. I just love it. So I figured, it's Halloween. How often can I wear this? This makes it perfect for today. So happy Halloween. Hey, Rose, I'm so glad you're here. It's Halloween. Oh my goodness. Yes, and we are having a wonderful time. I've got you down, Rose, so we're good. And I've got the pooches here. They're in their beds. And happy Halloween. Hey, Kathy, I'm so glad you're here. Jackie, hey, are you still in Key West, Jackie? Because I saw that costume that was painted on your body. Oh my gosh, you are such a brave soul. I'm wearing a mask. That's as far as I get. And I'm good with that. So I hope you're having a wonderful time, because the pictures that I saw, oh, you're heading back. Because the pictures that I saw, it looked like you were having a blast. So that is great. Thank you, Rose. It's so wonderful to be here. And I am happy about this. Tomorrow is November 1st. Today, oh my gosh, Halloween. Can you believe it? And next month holds so many interesting, amazing things happening. Hold on, let me just clear my screen right here real quick, because it's interfering with what I'm looking at here for the horoscopes. So this is like the end of October, the beginning of November, and we're heading into something unbelievable. It's eclipse season now. Things are happening with that, and we'll talk more about that, because we have November 4th and we have November 19th that are major eclipses. So this is, hey Angie. Okay, let me get you down. So I have Angie, Jackie, and Rose. All right. So we are going into November. We're going into eclipse season. And again, November 4th and November 19th are key times for when this is happening. Both eclipses. So we've got a lot of excitement. Right now for today, the sun is in Scorpio. It's about enjoying that harvest, enjoying reaping all the wonderful things that you have planted. It's harvest season. What have you planted this year? And we've been working hard on that. We've been more focused this year. There's been more things happening, and there's been a lot of distractions, but it's allowed all of us to be more focused on where we're going. So this is time to take stock of where you have been, what has happened for you, and where you want to go. Now, where are you going? Where do you want to go? We're coming up to the beginning of a new year. This is the time to start thinking about how do I see 2022? How do I want it? Yes, you have planted a whole farm, Jackie. Absolutely, you have. You are amazing. So today the moon is in Virgo, wonderful earth sign, keeping us organized and focused. And it's opposite Neptune, that wonderful fantasy, intuitive, lovely planet of Neptune. So it is a perfect time for Halloween, about the fantasy and to celebrate. And you know, if you've been watching me at all, you know that I am big on celebrating everything in life. Jackie's a perfect example of that. She celebrates life, period. She embraces it fully. We all do that. We all have things that can happen to us, but it is something better coming out on the other end, and that's the opportunity to celebrate. Now, this Thursday, I'm celebrating because I have a plane ticket that was given to me for my birthday this year by Tim and Wendy to come celebrate Teddy's 6th birthday. So next Sunday, I will be talking about November and your money, but it will be a video. But it will be there, it will be posted, it will be shared, And I appreciate your understanding, because you know that I don't get to see Teddy that often, being 500 miles away. So I really enjoy that opportunity. So thank you so much for that. Also keep in mind this special, starting now, is any half-hour reading, tarot, astrology, an intuitive reading of any kind, is half price. All readings, whether you find one on the website or there's a question or a focus that you really want to take and you need some clarity on that. Whatever that happens to be, any half-hour reading is $49. And it comes with a gift certificate to give to your special someone, or just have one for yourself. There's no expiration date on these readings. So if you choose to, where a half an hour reading is normally $97, maybe you want to spend $97 and get two. Actually, it comes out to be $98, but you can get two gift certificates, and they can both be for you to use at a time that you choose. Once they are purchased, there is no expiration date. A half-hour reading for $49 is a unique gift to give to all those unique people that are in your life. And let's face it, you are one of those. You are one of those. Also, this Saturday, not this Saturday, but Saturday, November 13th, is Tarot Flow at 10 o'clock in the morning. And Angie is here. I've posted both the link if you want to show up for one time, just visiting to see if you really like it. And there's also the link if you want to subscribe. Of course, you save when you subscribe. That's just the way it works. And Angie is amazing. I will do the card readings, but Angie's intuitive readings and her oil blend that she creates from the energy of the reading, which she sends to you, is out of this world. The one that I have this month I'm really loving because it's energizing and focusing for me. And I even use it on the bottom of my feet. And I never thought that the bottom of my feet would have any type of impact. But I've learned from Angie that it really does. The bottom of the feet really makes a difference. Thank you, Laura. This is my Halloween. Happy Halloween. Yes, isn't it, Deb? This month's was really great because I was using it on pulse points, but I really got the impact on the bottom of my feet. I really felt it. It was really helping to focus. And I could just feel it tingle through my whole body to just keep me going. And it was amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. And, oh, absolutely. And in fact, because Angie is so wonderful with this and puts the recipe that she creates with these, then I can save it and use it and make it later. I've done that where we had one that was called Magic Happens. So I've redone that. I've blended that one at least 3 other times since. So it's wonderful that we get the oil blend, but we also get the recipe and you can make it yourself later on. So it's really perfect, absolutely perfect. And of course, online tarot gallery reading, the price for that is less because it's just me. There's not the magic of Angie that we have in Tarot Flow, but it is the card readings that still have that wonderful impact of clarity, of that synchronicity, of the energy that really, really works and brings us all together as one. And our summary, and you will get, of course, a picture of your special card and a recording as well. We do that in Tarot Flow too, on the Tarot Flow private Facebook page. So both of those are great, and consider those as gifts. Even if you don't give the subscription, give the one-time access to let that person test it out, figure out how much they really like it, and maybe they'll subscribe along with you. Who knows? But offer everybody the opportunity to expand and be joyful and just give. And the wonderful, beautiful thing about that is it comes back to you. It always comes back to you. So with that, we already have Rose, Jackie, and Angie who were here, and they are going to get their card Yes. And Angie, I did put the link, but thank you also again for stating it in the comments, because that helps too. Thank you. I love working with Angie. I feel we're sisters. That's how that works. It's just wonderful. Just wonderful. We're always right there on the same page. And I love that. So, if you have a special, let's see, I know Angie's Leo, because we've got these cards. Jackie is Sag. And Rose, are you Scorpio? Because I will make sure. Okay. Hopefully, I saw that a phone call came through because I forgot to put on Do Not Disturb, so I hope that didn't interrupt what we were doing. So Cancer, and I don't know why I'm thinking, Rose, that you're Scorpio. So if you're, oh, you're Sagittarius as well, just like Jackie. Okay, gotcha. So let's do Leo first. Okay. By the way, I'm so excited about what's happening in November for Leos. I'm a Leo sun and a Leo rising. So, okay, Deb, I've got Scorpio down. Okay, and I did get Cancer for Laura. All right. Yes, you're the Leo, Deb. Leo, it's exciting. This is really an exciting time. I happen to be a double Leo, so as I'm watching the aspects between all the Leo-ness that I am with all the planets that are there, plus the opposite sign of Aquarius with what's happening there with Jupiter and Saturn, and then what's happening between Uranus and Taurus, and then all the Scorpio events, especially the new moon on the 4th, happening right opposite Uranus. I mean, there's so much openness for change and unexpected things and surprises. So, Leo, you may feel like you're doing things on your own, and you are right now, but that's because you are a fixed sign. You've got this, you can do this. It doesn't mean that you don't want to work with others. It just means that that's what's happening right now. To get things done, it's you're doing it. But there is someone to help. And if they are there to offer, allow them. You're in demand right now with some odd requests. And that's the uniqueness that you are. And that's that Uranus that's in the mix, especially in career, because Uranus is in your 10th house of career. So you're getting these unexpected things happening because of Uranus, but you want to concentrate on home because the sun is in Scorpio along with other planets, and these are two opposite signs. So you're feeling that push-pull a bit. You're needed at home also, and it's okay. Home is important to you as a Leo. That family's important. So you've initiated a big move, a new project, or perhaps a renovation. That especially will be felt around the new moon and the full moon. Both of these are eclipses, and they last for 6 months or more. So domestic drama could be a part of what's happening at home. That means solving some problems. Does it mean a big blow up? Not necessarily. It's just, well, let me use a perfect example for me. Yesterday, my new dryer was delivered. It decided to just go out on its own. 2 years ago, I had to get a new washer 2 or 3 years ago. So now, soon it was the dryer. That's happening at home. How do we rearrange my laundry room to get all of it in? That's what was going on Saturday. And it's okay. But home is a focus. If you're single, you'll find someone to line up with. And this will be a surprise as well, because we have Jupiter and we have Saturn in your partnership sector. And that's bringing about, and it's two things. Jupiter is expansive and generous and giving, and Saturn is more restrictive and hardworking. So there's, within that, you're going to find someone that's not just off the wall and irresponsible, or just someone that's a hard worker. You're going to find that happy medium in there. And that's what's really good. You want someone that, especially if you're looking, you want someone that's going to be fun, but also be responsible. Both of those things are important in a partner. And that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Okay. Sagittarius. I love Sagittarius is another fire sign along with Aries. So, excuse me, gotta fix this right here. Okay, this isn't the time to push forward, Sag, and there's a reason. So focus on slow and easy and get ready for the holiday season. Does that mean just give up? No. It just means that understand ease and flow, not pushing, ease and flow. Distractions in the workplace have you happy to be working remotely. There could be some drama with regard to that. Nothing major, just the usual interactions that can happen with people, and especially if they're feeling any of the pressure of what's happening now. So the 6th full moon is great for work. Actually, it's it's the 4th new moon. Time to enjoy conversation. I have to change that, I'm sorry, in my notes. Time to enjoy conversation with older relatives or friends. Changes on the romantic road ahead, so be positive, be optimistic. Change does not mean you're leaving your spouse if you're married. It just means that you're up in the game. If you've been together a while, you know that there's growth. You hit this wall of, we have to make some changes in who we are. We've grown, expanded as individuals. Now in our third entity of our couple, how do we make this work and how do we expand and grow to make it even better? That's the kind of expansion I'm talking about. So be positive, be optimistic. If you're single, the 10th and 12th are good for evenings out. Now, this is interesting because the 12th, as I'm saying this, the 12th is when Mars is opposing Uranus. So it could allow sparks to fly. So that's why I'm saying it. But it also is a day to also be careful. Just make sure that you know what's happening and what's going on. So that's really important. So again, I will adjust that 6th full moon because it's the 4th new moon and make that change. My apologies. Okay, Cancer. I get distracted when I'm doing this. What can I say? The sun is in your solar 5th house. This is the fun house, Cancer. This is the house that I love. So it improves your social life. There's more people out there. You're focused on home as a Cancer person. And that's okay. You love that feeling of nurturing and being with others. And you can do that within a social life by having your own parties, by having your own time to create these special events for, it doesn't have to be a big event, but these special times, and especially with holidays. So it inspires your creativity. The new moon is in the creative part of your chart. Children are highlighted here. So is creativity, so is romance, so are vacations and joy. This is the fun house right here at the time of the holidays, Cancer. So this could be a handful, or this could be adding to the family. Maybe there's a new baby. Who knows? This offers the opportunity. This is very expansive month, November, and lots of surprises. You may have plans. It doesn't mean that you won't get to the same destination that you're intending, and this is for all signs, but the route that you take is going to be different than what you expected. The Scorpio sun helps you and your partner recall all those good things that brought you together, and it's nice to remember those things. And especially Cancer is a water sign, and so is Scorpio. If you're single, days around the 10th have a certain magic. So, 12th. So that 12th is really a special day of things that are happening. Yes, things that are happening. Okay, Scorpio. Like everything you do this month, Scorpio, you'll throw yourself into your work. You have the personal resources to overcome any obstacle now. I'm going to say that again, Scorpio. You have the personal resources to overcome any obstacle now. You're a powerhouse, but don't overdo it. Okay, don't overdo it. Okay, Agnes, gotcha. That means that you're going to feel invincible and full of energy. And the more you feel that way, the more you attract lots of things to come into your life. So do take care of yourself too. This is really important. there's an absence or a change of circumstance with someone that's close to you. And it could be a surprise. Maybe you think, oh, wow, I didn't see that coming, that change coming. But it really was, you saw it, but you didn't see it. I don't know about you, but it's happened to me in my life. It's like I thought, oh my God, that just happened out of the clear blue. But when I think back about it, the actual signs were there, but I wasn't exactly paying attention. So when this happens, Scorpio, there are people around to lean on and support you. You're a strong, powerful, intense sign, but it's wonderful to have people that you can count on. You see your partner through rose-colored glasses now, and that's not a bad thing. Rather than picking apart the faults of the person that we are with, isn't it wonderful to focus on the good things? And I really think about that now. And of course, you know, my husband passed away in 2007. But some of those things when we were married that I nudged at him about or picked at him about, I think now, what a waste of time that was. That really wasn't necessary. He was an amazing person, and that's where I should have focused. Instead, I was picking at little stuff, not constantly, but those times that I did, I'm thinking that really was a waste of time when I could have spent it being more positive. Now, if you're single, be open for romance, Scorpio. That's really happening. Okay, Virgo. That's my son's sun sign, but he's a Sag rising. You may need to deal with someone else's drama this month. You'll notice that I talk about drama a lot in this. That's because of those, the Grand Cross, the T-squares, the oppositions, the squares, just single, plain old squares that are happening throughout this month. And the lunations and the eclipses are adding energy to this. So don't be surprised by what happens. Find that really wonderful place in it, because in all of it, there's a reason for it happening. There's a reason that it's there, and focus on that part. Really focus on that part. So appearances count, and now would be a good time to update yours. Now, I'm not saying that changing your clothes changes your personality. That's not it at all. But, you know, we've been secluded in place and doing all these other things with not being out and about. And I know that my attire at home isn't always dress up, but it's, you know, I love my Ugg slippers that I tend to wear. But going out, it feels good to dress up a little bit and get out. And it's like, whoo, wow, I feel actually alive again. This really feels good. So it's not about just changing the appearance because you're supposed to have some kind of personality change. It's just to make it a shot in the arm just to feel good. It's all about feeling good. Reinvent yourself in some way, Virgo. You're an earth sign, and you tend to get very organized and stay in your groove. Maybe it's time to be a little wild and crazy. Wouldn't that be fun? Venus, life involves children, and your life will keep everything sweet. Yes, your life will keep everything sweet with get-togethers. So it's time to be with others. It's time to enjoy others. It's time to embrace and celebrate. Venus is moving into Capricorn. It's going to be there 4 months. That's the longest it stays in a sign, because it will be going retrograde in Capricorn. So it ushers in a season of togetherness for you, of love and fun and celebrations and romance. And that's that 5th house of the zodiac that is the fun house. If you're single, someone you meet soon will be that dream date. Doesn't mean forever, but a dream date is awfully nice. Yes, go Agnes. Okay, let's go back up to Aries, because I think I missed some others. So here we go. Your Aries, the 3rd fire sign. We have Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Uranus is the wild card in the deck, and signals change. It's the wild card for everybody this month because of so many aspects to it. Seize any profitable opportunities. That means don't seize every opportunity, seize the profitable opportunities. And avoid any rash decisions unless you have another source of income in place. Okay? You're a fire sign, Aries. You rule the first house of the zodiac, means it's all about me. There can be a time when you're not getting your way and you may feel like, maybe this is my time that I need to just go off the deep end on this decision. Well, if it involves money, make sure you have a backup plan. Just know that with the fire sign and it being accented this month, things are moving. Now, that being said, that's not a negative. And let me explain. Because it opens up new ways to make money. So maybe this one thing has you frustrated, Aries, and it makes you step back, even if you don't get upset or angry or whatever. It makes you step back and take a look. Reassess. Oh, okay, I've been really just so focused on this one thing. I miss this that's happening out there and this that's happening out there. So make sure that you are aware of all options, Aries. Show up and do your part with family because you have support. You have their support, they have yours. Know that. Time for some wild and naughty flirtation, whether single or not. That means have fun, single or not. Time, if you are single, time to look for a hot fling with your partner or someone new. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean if you're in a committed relationship, you go looking for that somewhere else. No, you make it with that person that you really care about. And that's possible. Something wild and crazy. Why not? Why not? Okay, Taurus. Everyone is astonished at the changes you're making. Even you. No one works like a Taurus. Taurus is an earth sign, just like Virgo and Capricorn. Scorpio planets bring a worthy opponent. Scorpio is the opposite sign of Taurus. And you have Uranus in your sign now. So it brings you someone that's a worthy opponent, a little competition going, or someone to bounce ideas off of. So that's not a bad thing. That's collaboration on different levels. It's time to sit down with your favorite person, whoever that is. Maybe you've been missing them. Maybe you haven't seen them in a while. Uranus, again, brings surprises. It's your sign. It's in your sign. It's got another 3 to 4 years left in Taurus. You may suddenly fall in love for the first time all over again. That's what this is part of this month. Fall in love all over again. When I say there's drama happening, that's part of drama. Drama isn't always negative. It can make things more expansive and fun. So this month is about commitment and what that means to both of you. If you're single, you're in a place where just being flirtatious or, you're looking for something more solid. Let me put it that way. So whatever that happens to be, again, falling in love all over again is really special. That's a real focus for this month. And it's the holidays and helps ease us in to December. So Gemini, this is always a time of year for you to slow down and focus on self-care. And you're saying, Gemini, miscommunication, Mr. Communication, miscommunication, that's all out there talking to everyone. That how do I do that? Because I'm in touch with this one, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing this, and this is Gemini rules the third house of the zodiac. That's about short-term travel, neighbors, and communication, all levels of communication. Most importantly, to do everything that you love doing, you have to take care of you. So there's plenty of hard physical work for you to be getting on with right now, and plenty of people that need you. And you love that, Gemini. You love being part of that and love being needed. It's not a negative. It's a positive. You can say no. You don't have to always say yes. You say yes when you say yes to you if you have to say no to someone else. It's okay. So there's that balance for you this month, Gemini. Be extra careful watching young children and family pets, including your health. You've got Uranus in that house, so be careful. Deepen your key relationships now. Be honest and open, and be your own best friend. So this is really an emphasis for you, Gemini, in being your own best friend. Okay, Libra is next, because we've done Leo and Virgo and Cancer. So I'm going to Libra next. Venus in Capricorn restores some peace and harmony to your home life. And that's wonderful. Venus is about love and nurturing and caring, so it's perfect. It's overdue, Libra. Put your energies into work that makes money. So don't be distracted. It's time to focus on the money-making part. Pure and simple, focusing on the money-making part. Remain grounded. And you're an air sign, so sometimes that's hard for you to do. But remain grounded, including bringing into this mix the older relatives. Lots of times we tend to think they're going to be just fine. But one of the things about getting old is you tend to become invisible. And they're not. They're real, honest-to-goodness people that need nurturing and care just like we all do. So let's remember them especially. Bring your home up to date and plan with your partner. If you're single, meet a new love through home or a close relative. So it will be a referral. It will be somebody mentioning to you, you know, you really should meet so-and-so because they are someone really special, and that's how it's going to work for you. Capricorn, with the Sun in Scorpio, it's easier for you to get others on board with your ideas. Venus spins her magic in your work life. And that's what Venus is. Venus is magic. It's all about the magic. And Venus in your sign is a good time to invest. Why? Because Taurus rules the second house of the zodiac of money and possessions, and Venus rules that sign. So there you go. Money is drawn to you. Get that, Capricorn? Money is drawn to you, and it is. That's just the way your sign is. The new moon on the 4th is perfect for getting together with old friends or meeting new ones. So now I got that right. The new moon is on the 4th, and it is happening in Scorpio at 12 degrees of Scorpio. Venus draws others toward you and softens relationships. A friendship may turn into something more. So Venus is having a big impact on you, Capricorn, because it's moving into your sign and it's going to be there for 4 months. So it's really smoothing out some of the hard edges and making life a little bit more pleasant. So that's a good thing. So Aquarius, this is a month to focus on your work and let your light shine. Time to step up, which may involve a community or a charity role. This means something involving the community, helping others. That is your sign anyway. You are about community and helping others. Watch out for domestic mishaps. This is because of Uranus. Your sign, Aquarius, will be squaring a 90-degree angle to Uranus and Taurus. So it's just a moment to be careful. So keep your home in good repair. And friends for you, Aquarius, are important. They bring out your happy side, and you do the same for them. Venus affects all your relationships now. So step back and see any issues with a good friend. So if there is something that's happening, step back, especially if you're feeling a tug of being unsettled, something's not right, step back, take a look, make it better. Don't give up the ghost and say, okay, I'm done with this, I'm walking away. No, it's time to heal and make it better. You prefer privacy now, and it affects your romantic relationships as well. So what does that mean? That you don't need to have to be out in public. You want that intimate time alone with that special person, whether you're single or not. That part is important to you now, and you're in need of that special, quiet intimacy. Okay, Pisces. The presence of Uranus and Taurus is bound to upset some of your beliefs. Uranus will do that. That's always a surprise. Keep an open mind. As ever, your imagination is flitting about. You can't help it, Pisces. You're ruled by Neptune. So that's the way it is. You are a water sign. You can harness some of these ideas and make them happen. Now, what I always recommend with this, if all of a sudden you're given that idea, write it down immediately before it moves on to someone else. Write it down immediately so that you can go back to it when it's opportune and expand on that and create the details of how you can make this happen. So you can harness some of these ideas and make them happen. So that's okay. Do that. But make sure you get them written down. That's what's really important. Then they stop bouncing around in your head and you get them on paper. Your home may seem chaotic, but it's energizing. It's giving you that special energy to get things going. Is it time for an adventure? Venus in Capricorn for 4 months rules your friendships. So that's get together with friends. Do something spectacular. Do something outdoors that's really amazing that you haven't had a chance to do in a while or never did before. Who knows? Romance, you can't do better than the 10th or the 15th. Okay. All right. So many ideas. Okay, Kazia, get them down. Get them down, please. Kazia, get them all written down, and whatever they are. Don't judge them either. Do not judge them, because some of them may seem so off the wall, you're thinking, that's too crazy to even consider. Consider them all. You can sort through it and see how they intermingle later, but get them all written down for sure. So you can't do better than the 10th and the 15th for a break, Pisces. So this is a good time. Okay, wait, I hit my mask, so. Okay, I know that you can't help that. You can't help that, exactly. And they will start to materialize. They will. But get them, just don't judge them. The crazier the better. Don't judge them. Get them all written down and see how they work. Okay, that takes care of our, horoscopes. It's going to be an interesting month. I've got to tell you. This is going to be an interesting month, and I can't wait to see. I'm actually flying to Miami on the 4th, on the new moon. And that new moon opposes Uranus and squares my Pluto. So, and let's not forget Saturn. So there's this wonderful, amazing grand cross in my chart that's will be interesting. But you know what? It's all going to be fun. I'm excited to see what it's going to be. Well, Cassia, if there's an opportunity at some point for you to share some of those, and especially what happens with them as they materialize, I'd love to hear. I'd love to hear. Okay, Rose. Here we go. I've got 2 sleeping babies right beside me. Okay, Rose, this is the 6 of Bats. And this is same as saying the 6 of Swords. So this is about the journey that you're on. And there's a lot of things going on. Of course, swords are thoughts. It's the air sign. So what this is saying is you are being guided right now. You're going from one side of this waterway to the other. And the other side is well lit and beautiful, and good things are there. Good things are with you now as well, and that's what's really important to understand. Allow help. If there are people that need to help you now or are available to help you, allow them to help you. It's time to relax into everything that you've done and everything that you do, because you are the caregiver to so many. Just enjoy what's happening around you right now and in taking care of you. And just enjoy the journey. Don't try and push anything to make different things happen or make other people different. your ideas now, you have some beautiful ideas that you have formulated, and it is now time to sit with it and enjoy. Take these holidays and just allow them to expand into something beautiful. It's not a time to push. It's a time to appreciate and enjoy and just let it happen. And part of this can be that there were, or you're having some ideas that haven't been that positive lately, and you're not happy with how you're feeling about it. Don't beat up on yourself. Just look to something that makes you happy. It's like when those times happen to me, that I've got to look at my phone where I have Teddy, picture of Teddy giving me a kiss. And that takes so much away. Whatever you can to smooth this out right now, to ride ease and flow, easy and relaxed, do that now. That's what's really important. That's all you can do. That's going to serve your highest good right now. Okay. Oh, you did? Oh, wow. Okay. Yep. Just stop pushing and slowly take the ride. Okay. Jackie, who's in her car on her way back home from Fantasy Fest in Key West. Okay. Okay, here we have the Four of Ghosts. So this means the Four of Cups. Typically, this shows a young man sitting under a tree with 3 cups in front of him that are spilled. So he's focusing on lack rather than focusing on the positive. And if once he looks up, seeing the hand of God hand him that 4th cup. This one is about making sure that you are focusing in the right direction. It could just be that you've had just such a wonderful weekend, you're just a little fatigued now, that's all. Because you had so much fun there, now you're driving back home, that you just need a little bit of a rest. And you're always active. You're such a hard worker and a hard funner too. So you do both with great energy. And maybe I'm feeling from this is, okay, just a little recovery time, a little downtime to feel good and feel physically better. Because your mental attitude is always positive. Even when other people wouldn't be positive, that's who you are. And you have a fantastic life. So what this is focusing on just that. And just get some rest. Feel better. It will just make such a big difference for you. And you've had a great time. Hey, that's wonderful. That's absolutely fantastic. So that's all that's saying. Okay, Angie. Yep, my mask is falling. Okay, here we go. It's actually tickling the top of my nose here, so I'm trying not to. But I love it. This is actually metal. It's not paper. This is all metal. All of that. So it's really kind of cool. It holds its shape well. Okay, Angie. Oh, I love this card. This is the Page of Imps. Imps is the fire sign. Of course, that's your sun sign. You are a Leo, so it's about the fire. And what I'm feeling from this is whatever's going on right now, just have fun. Treat it from Page's youthful exuberance, and especially when you put it into a fire sign. So this is about what fun thing can I do now? And the Page actually is the one that carries the messages of the king. The Knight is the one that carries out his orders. So what is that positive message that you're going to share with just that youthful exuberance and that fun and that carrying it out to everybody? Because you always do that. You are always fun. Yes, always fun. And that's all this is saying. share that message. Share the message that you live, because it is about the fun and that fire, that Leo fire that will make it happen. Okay. Oh, okay, Jackie. There are certain parts along that trip home that will not have connection. Okay, one last one from I really have been latching on to this, and I love Colette Baron Reid's books, cards, because she's created, gosh, I don't even know how many decks, but quite a few. So let's do this real quick. The Animal Spirit deck. And this is an oracle deck. It's not a tarot deck. It's an oracle deck. So let me shuffle and divide. Okay, Kazia, you're going to love this. This is Electric Eel Spirit. Bring your ideas to life. Electric Eel Spirit. Bring your ideas to life. I'm trying to get it so that the light doesn't totally block that out. Bring your ideas to life. Okay. Now, let me just do this. I like doing a story. This is one card, and I'm looking at this as the summary card. This means this is the end of the story. The beginning is Bobcat Spirit, Life is a Mystery. This is generally what would be called a 3-card reading, and normally I do it with tarot, but we're doing it this way. This is Life is a Mystery, Bobcat Spirit. That's the beginning of the story. Next, this is Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide to bring your ideas to life. And there is no accident in the way that these cards came. These were one after another. And one more time, Bobcat Spirit, Life is a Mystery. Life is a mystery, so let Spirit be your guide. This is Hawk Spirit. Because then you can bring your ideas to life. I love this. Love this. Thank you so much for today. Again, keep in mind that every half-hour reading, whether tarot, astrology, whatever, is half price, comes with a gift certificate that does not expire. So that means, and this is what I do at where I get my nails and hair done, is that when they offer gift certificates, I can buy a $50 gift certificate and get a $10 one for me. So I buy all the gift certificates for me and pay ahead and have it for me later on. Buy gift certificates. You can buy 5. I don't care. They won't expire, and you then can have your reading whenever you choose. Buy one and give it as a gift. Whatever that happens to be. Again, it comes with a gift certificate. I will post that in the comments when we're done. And I'm going to post these 3 cards because this was really, I love how the universe works. Life is a mystery, so let Spirit be your guide to bring your ideas to life. Again, we have Tarot Flow, November 13th at 10 a.m. because we alternate between Saturdays and Thursdays. Online Tarot Gallery reading is always the 3rd Thursday of the month. And so that is the 18th of November at 7 o'clock. I love you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. We have dance rehearsal at 1:30 today. And then I'm going to Ruth's to see the kids and pass out candy. Well, from a distance. We do it from a distance. Have a wonderful Halloween. Thank you for letting me wear my mask that's been in this box to keep the feathers good and all this other stuff. It just ties behind here. And I thank Wendy for doing this. Have a wonderful, wonderful Halloween. And this is the last time, because I don't use the Halloween deck any other time. This is the last time that I will be using my Halloween deck. And what card do we have? Ha! The moon. The werewolf. Again, life is a mystery. Let spirit be your guide to bring all your ideas to life. And remember, joy has your name on it. Bye now. Have a wonderful Sunday. Happy Halloween. I love you. Mwah.